This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I am here at 10 Barrel Brewing Company. Since 2006, they have been brewing beer, drinking beer, and having fun while they're doing it. I am here with Mark Stewart, who is the GM here of the Denver location. This is one of the biggest, maybe the best 10 Barrel Brewing they've got so far across the nation. Share with me a little bit why you thought it was important to be involved in this process and bring Rad to Rhino.
Well, we had great success. We started in Bend. We had great success in Boise, Idaho. We had great success in Portland. And Colorado, specifically the Denver, Boulder corridor, beer mecca, all the way up to Fort Collins, we're in great company, and we're proud of what we do.
That is great. Let me tell you, I'm living in Colorado. I've sat down with a few brewmasters in the past 5 years, but I tell you, I have yet to walk into a place that looks like this. We're talking about 20-barrel system, if I understand correctly. That has to be one of the largest varieties here on the block, I'd say.
Yeah, we're in good company there too. We have a couple of neighbors that push the envelope on size. The 20-barrel system gives us the ability to produce a lot of beer, and we have 24 different faucets that we have to maintain. We brew frequently and often.
Frequently and often. Let's start off first of all, you've got some seasonal beers, rare beers that you bring in throughout the year. Let's start off first of all, year-round beers, your flagship beers. What do you have, let's say in an IPA?
So we're all about our hops. You know, again, we started in Oregon. We know people in Colorado love their hops too, so our Joe IPA, as well as our Apocalypse IPA, which you can also find retail in most liquor stores, discerning liquor stores, those are really our heavy hitters, and people tend to love them.
That is great. As I see Colorado, I find myself to be a little bit more of a sophisticated drinker here in Colorado, even being more adventurous and seeking out some different types of beer. Share with me sours. Is that something that's getting a little more popular, and how do you guys crush it?
So we crush our sours, but we do it in a 10-barrel system, thus the namesake. The original system that we started brewing on back in Bend is our dedicated sour system that we do all of our sour production on right now. So we brew it at our production facility in Bend, and we truck it out here. Our Cucumber Crush, you can find that in most liquor stores in Denver right now. People are absolutely nuts over it. We also started doing some fun stuff with sours, like our Strawberry Crush, as well as our Lemon Crush, and some other stuff as well. And when we run out of Crush, the people let us hear about it. They go, "What happened to the Crush?"
That is great. I see everything on the menu year-round, like lagers, ciders, ales, 24/7. The place is running. Are we open 7 days a week, and what are the hours here?
We're open 7 days a week. We open at 11 a.m. every day, Gary. We take 2 days off a year. It's Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. Weekends, Friday, Saturday night, our kitchen stays open as late as our bar. We're serving until midnight on those nights, and then 11 o'clock on the others.
That is fantastic. Year-round, you got the flagship beers, but obviously we're in a seasonal area here. This is Colorado. We have ski season, and rightly so, one of the names there is Pray for Snow. Tell me about what that is.
Pray for Snow is our hearty, full-bodied winter seasonal. We roll it out late fall, and we run it all through ski season, and it is about the spirit of bring on the snow, man. We all know we want to be up there skiing and boarding, and we want to be drinking really good beer while we do it, and that's Pray for Snow is the stuff.
That is cool. Some of these seasonal ones are coming out of your small tank. Tastes like that of pumpkin or taste of rose. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, we try to do something for everyone, and we realize that as much as we love our hops, or as much as people love sours, at the end of the day, you got to have variety. Again, 24 faucets, there's no reason for us not to have a lot of fun with it. So if you read our beer list on any given day and it's constantly changing, you're going to find something that makes you go, wow, I need to try that.
That is amazing. Obviously it'd take a guy a little bit of time to get them all in. And took over the place here last year. It took you a few months to get this place looking fantastic. This thing rocks all the way throughout. But at the end of the day, this vision, if you will, all started with beer. It ends with beer. But also what you're able to do, a lifestyle while you're drinking a beer. How important is the culture and the people to your brand?
The culture and the people are just as important as any beer we could possibly ever make. This started in 2006 with 3 really cool guys in Bend, Oregon saying, we love beer, we want to make our own, and we know how to have fun. And the culture of a 10-barrel brewery, our staff from everybody in the building, they get it. They want to be snowboarding, they want to be biking, they want to be out there hiking, and they appreciate the good stuff in life, just like they enjoy their beer. That's really what we're about.
I love that. This is a company that really started pretty small. You guys have expanded. We're talking about half a dozen locations across the nation here, doing great at all of them, but yet it's still a small town feel here. It's really about community, and you guys have stayed true to your mission.
We absolutely have. We're big believers that if you treat people right, starting with your staff, everything else falls into place. So when you walk into a 10 Barrel, it feels like no other place you'll ever go, because everyone's having fun, everyone really wants to be doing what they're doing. We love taking care of people, we love turning them on to great food and beer.
Speaking food and beer, we do need to talk about some food. I mean, a man cannot live on drink alone. You got a full-on kitchen here, I see. Appetizers, starters, things to get going, even some great pies. Tell me a little bit how the people have embraced the food.
The people are really enjoying the food, and we take a lot of pride in the food. We have an awesome chef here in Denver, and from the appetizers to our gorgonzola and steak nachos that are probably our best-selling menu item out of everything, to be perfectly honest. The thin New York-style pizzas, the burgers that we do our own twist on, and we use a really nice Kobe blend for our beef. That commonality you'll find at any 10 Barrel pub you walk into anywhere in the country. And then we have some fun regional stuff that we do that's unique to the region. Chef Keel did something with a hatch green chili and pimento cheese dip that you're not going to find in any of the other pubs. And people are really going nuts over that.
Speaking of other pubs, even the pubs that you guys have launched out across the nation, how would you say that Denver differs from the other places you guys have opened up?
Well, as you get farther from where you started, you get a little farther from your fan base. So you almost have to reinvent yourself in a new market a little bit and say, hey, we love beer as much as you do, and we're just here to celebrate it.
I like that. You've got some great hamburgers in front of me here. I also see for people who want to keep it green and maybe more healthy, you've got a full green list I'm looking at.
A lot of options for people who don't do meat at all, to be perfectly honest. We're doing some fun stuff with greens, with quinoa. We have some vegetarian pasta items that we're rolling out. So you don't have to be a meat eater to have a great meal here.
That is great. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see basically is the website. Take a look at the website. 3 guys that started back in Bend, Oregon, 2006. They loved beer. They loved brewing beer, and it had to do with beer. They're going to have a great time. Check out the selection of beers. You're going to be pretty amazed when you go through the list there. Take a look at everything they have. Year-round flagships all year long, but you also want to take a look at the selection they have as far as seasonal beers, pumpkin beers, that taste of rose. Those are just some things they're going to surprise you with. You can come on down and take a look here. The facility is completely rocking. I mean, this is rad for Rhino, folks. You walk in here and you're going to understand why at 10 below out there, people are still flocking in here, filling the seats up, and it's pretty amazing. Like I said when I first walked in, it's a community feel. I mean, you've got the locals here hanging out, having a good time. How important is it for the company to give back? We're talking about a charity of the month. That's something big for you guys.
Every single month, every one of our pubs partners for the entire month with a local charity that we partner with. We hold a charity event on the last Tuesday of every month where the profits from that night's business go directly to that charity. And we also sell t-shirts all month long specific to the charity, and 100% of the proceeds of those sales go to the charity as well. And every month we partner with a new great cause. So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool. The locals have embraced you here. You've gotten the attention of the consumers and the beer drinkers, but you guys even got the attention of the judges here. In 2016, you actually brought home some gold from a local fest. Tell me about that.
We did. We're actually pretty pleased. Our Power to the People American-style dry hop stout took gold at the GABF this past year. Our brewer out in Boise, Sean Kelso, came up with that recipe. We're one big family. We all celebrate the joy together, and we're just real proud.
That is excellent. I would imagine you enjoy beer yourself, being skiing here in Colorado, watching our Broncos, watching the Rockies, or whatever we do here in Colorado. It's always a little bit better with a beer in hand.
Everything is better with a beer in hand, Gary. Absolutely. I think we figured that out a long time ago, but that's, again, the culture, and that's what we're about. We're active. Our staff just loves it.
I love it as well. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see, again, their website. Check out their event calendar there. Year-round, they're going to have things going on here. What are some of the events that you're hoping to have here?
Well, in the spirit of keeping it fun, all of our pubs do a Pray for Snow event every winter. It follows our great beer, named after Pray for Snow. And this year what we're doing is we're going to have live music. We're doing a block party out there. We're closing off the street. We're going to have our Rail Jam truck, which is basically a big truck that we have out in Bend. We drive it out here. It unfolds into a giant Rail Jam truck, and we're going to have people doing tricks off it. We truck in some snow if we have to. Hopefully, Mother Nature provides some too. But it'll be a lot of beer and a lot of good food and a lot of fun.
Excellent. This is a huge facility, many square feet. Right in the middle here, you're talking about the process of beer is going on in the middle of the action, fermenting going on just a few yards away from us here. Great facility, patio that opens up. As soon as the snow disappears, we're not afraid. We throw on our shows here in Colorado. We get out there and drink some great beer. Once again, this is a company, 10 Barrel Brewing Company. It began in Oregon. They brought it right here into Denver, something that you can enjoy. Remember, brew beer, drink beer, and have fun while you're doing it. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.